Hey there! Welcome back to My Life, My Rules. I want to start by asking you a question, and I want you to be really honest with yourself for a second. Have you ever stood in front of the mirror, fully dressed, feeling absolutely amazing? But then you look at your ears and realize something is missing? You see that empty space and you know a pair of gorgeous, shimmering hoops or some elegant studs would just pull the entire look together, but there's one tiny problem. You don't have your ears pierced. Maybe it's because of work, maybe it's a personal choice, or maybe the thought of a needle just makes you want to run for the hills. Whatever the reason, listen, I have been there. I remember so many nights early in my journey where I felt like my expression was capped at a certain point because I wasn't ready to commit to a permanent hole in my body. It's frustrating, right? You want that sparkle, you want that feminine touch, but you feel stuck. Well, honestly, I am so glad you're here today because we're going to fix that. We are diving deep into the world of earring hacks specifically for crossdressers and anyone in our beautiful community who wants the look without the commitment. By the end of this, you're going to realize that not having piercings isn't a limitation at all. It's actually an opportunity to get creative. First off, let's just acknowledge that earrings are a total game changer. They frame the face, they draw attention to your features, and they add a level of finished to an outfit that almost nothing else can. When you're cross-dressing, those little details are what help you feel most like yourself. But the struggle with non-pierced options is real. We've all tried those cheap clip-ons that feel like a lobster is pinching your earlobe after 20 minutes, right? It starts off fine, but by the end of the night, your ears are throbbing and red, and you're ready to toss those earrings into the nearest trash can. That's not the vibe we're going for. We want beauty without the agony. We want to feel empowered, not distracted by physical discomfort. So let's talk about the first and probably most revolutionary hack, the converter. If you haven't heard of these, they are about to become your new best friend. Here's the thing, most of the really cute earrings out there are made for pierced ears. You go to a boutique or browse online and you see these stunning dangles, but they have a post or a hook. It feels like you're locked out of a club you really want to join. But with earring converters, you can turn almost any pierced earring into a clip-on in seconds. They usually come in two styles. One has a little tube where you just slide the post of the earring in and bend it down. The other is a little screw back or paddle back that you can hang a hook onto. It is a total lifesaver. You can buy a pack of 20 of these for a few dollars and suddenly, the entire jewelry department is open to you. No more settling for the 3 dusty pairs of clip-ons at the back of the store. You can wear the same styles everyone else is wearing, and nobody will ever know the difference. Now, let's get into the comfort side of things, because that's where most people give up. If you're using traditional clip-ons, the secret weapon is silicone pads. Seriously, these tiny little clear cushions are a total miracle. You just slide them onto the back of the clip, and it creates a soft barrier between the metal and your skin. It distributes the pressure so much more evenly. You know how when you wear a pair of shoes that are a bit tight, a good pair of socks makes all the difference? It's the same logic. These pads make it so you can actually wear your earrings all day or all night without that "get these off me" feeling. And for my girls who worry about the earrings looking fake, those clear pads are practically invisible. They keep the earring snug against your lobe so it doesn't sag, which is a common giveaway for clip-ons. But what if you want something even more low profile? Let's talk about magnets. Magnetic earrings have come a long way since we were kids. They used to be these heavy, clunky things that fell off the second you turned your head. But nowadays, they use high-strength neodymium magnets. They are tiny, they are powerful, and they look incredibly realistic. They're especially great for studs. If you want that classic diamond stud look, magnets are the way to go. The trick here, though, is to be mindful of your skin sensitivity. Since magnets use a concentrated point of pressure, you don't want to wear them for 12 hours straight the first time. Start small. Maybe wear them for an hour around the house to see how your lobes react. And a little pro tip? If you find a pair of magnetic earrings where the magnet is a bit too strong and it hurts, you can actually put a tiny piece of medical tape on the back of the magnet that sits behind your ear. It softens the grip just enough to make it comfortable without making it fall off. I also want to mention something that I think is totally underrated in our community, and that's ear cuffs. If you're looking for a more edgy, modern, or even high-fashion look, ear cuffs are incredible. They don't require any holes at all. They just hook onto the cartilage on the side of your ear. You can find ones that are simple gold bands, or ones that have chains that drape down to your lobe. They add so much personality and cool factor to a look. Plus, because they sit on the cartilage, they don't pinch the way lobe clips do. They stay put, they look intentional, and they really scream confidence. When you're building your look, adding an ear cuff along with a lobe earring can create a really complex, curated vibe that feels very high-end. Listen, I know that for many of us, the process of dressing and presenting is about more than just clothes. It's about identity. It's about seeing the person you feel like on the inside reflected in the mirror. And sometimes, those little roadblocks, like not having pierced ears, can feel like a reminder of the barriers we face in other parts of our lives. But I want you to remember that your rules are the only ones that matter. If you don't want to pierce your ears, you don't have to. You are no less valid, no less feminine, and no less beautiful because of it. These hacks aren't just about jewelry. They're about taking control of your expression and saying, I'm going to look exactly how I want to look, and I'm going to find a way to make it work. Another really cool trick if you're feeling a bit DIY is using skin-safe adhesive. Now, stay with me here because I know it sounds a little wild, but for very small, lightweight flatback crystals or tiny studs, you can actually use a tiny bit of eyelash glue or spirit gum. Obviously, don't do this with heavy jewelry or anything expensive, but for a night out where you just want a tiny bit of sparkle that stays perfectly in place without any visible clips, it works like a charm. It's a trick used in theater and film all the time. Just make sure you test the glue on your skin first to ensure you don't have an allergic reaction, and always use a proper remover so you aren't tugging on your skin at the end of the night. It's all about being gentle with yourself. I also want to touch on the psychology of it for a second. Sometimes we feel self-conscious about people noticing that our earrings are clips. But here is the honest truth. Nobody is looking that closely at your earlobes. People see the sparkle, they see the way the jewelry complements your hair and your makeup, and they see your smile. They aren't inspecting the back of your ear with a magnifying glass. Most of the time, the things we're most worried about are things other people don't even register. So, were those clips with your head held high? If they make you feel beautiful, then they're doing their job perfectly. As you experiment with these different styles, pay attention to the weight of the earrings you're choosing. This is a big one. For non-pierced ears, weight is your enemy. The heavier the earring, the tighter the clip has to be to stay on, and the more it's going to pull. Look for materials like acrylic, resin, or hollowed-out metals. You can get big, dramatic statement pieces that weigh almost nothing. That's the secret to lasting all night in your favorite outfit. You want to feel light, you want to feel free, and you definitely don't want to be thinking about your ears while you're trying to enjoy yourself. Honestly, the journey of finding what works for you is part of the fun. Don't be afraid to try things out in the comfort of your own home before you take them out into the world. Practice putting them on, see how they feel after an hour, and learn the little adjustments that make them sit just right. Your style is a language, and you're just learning a few new words. Every time you figure out a new hack or find a pair of earrings that makes you feel unstoppable, you're reclaiming a piece of yourself. Before I wrap this up, I want to remind you that you are part of a massive, supportive community. We are all figuring this out together, one accessory at a time. If you've found a specific brand of clip-ons that you love, or if you have a secret hack I didn't mention, please share it in the comments. Your advice might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today to feel more confident in their journey. We're all here to lift each other up and share the love. Thank you so much for watching till now. It means the world to have you here. This community is all about empowering each other and celebrating the incredible journeys of everyone on their path to living authentically. If you're ever feeling lost or alone, remember you have a whole family here for you. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and let's keep inspiring each other, sending you all the love and strength in the world. Until next time, live your life by your rules.